Thank you for tuning into the Inside Sports Report right here on TV 20. I'm your host, Christian Patterson. After defeating John Hay in the Senate Championship, Glenville advanced to the Division II first-round playoff game against Holland Springfield. So John Hay and East Tech faced off for the Cleveland City Championship game. Here's some highlights from your Cleveland City Championship high school football game. After winning their last 5 out of 6 games, East Tech, with a Senate record of 5-2, got a chance to take on John Hay, whose only loss in the Senate came at the hands of the Senate champs, Glenville. And after winning the coin toss, John Hay elected to receive the ball first to get things rolling in this 2015 City Championship. John Hay started the game by handing the ball off to their running backs. They didn't muster up many yards during the first couple handoffs, but the running game is what lifted them through the game. John Hay quarterback Trayvon Akins scrambles in the backfield before he is hit and fumbles the ball. The ball is then recovered by East Tech defensive end Reginald Lockett. East Tech quarterback Eric Bedell drops back, but the blitz from John Hay was too much and forced him out of the pocket. Bedell hit the sideline and gained about 7 yards. Again, Eric Bedell drops back, and the defensive pressure from John Hay forces him out of the pocket. And in an attempt to run, Bedell fumbles but then recovers the ball on 4th down, which resulted in a turnover. On the next East Tech possession, Bedell dropped back, scrambled to keep the play alive, and found East Tech running back Antoine Williams wide open. Williams then took the ball another 9 yards after the catch. Quarterback Eric Bedell hands the ball off to running back Dylan Cullum, who breaks one tackle before plowing his way through the goal line for the first touchdown of the day. Quarterback Trayvon Akins hands the ball off to Harry Bobo. His speed helps him get to the hole without being touched, and he turned the ball upfield and went 45 yards for a touchdown. And that was just a small sample of what Bobo did in this game. Once again, Trayvon Akins hands the ball off to Harry Bobo. Bobo took the ball right up the middle through a whole slew of defenders, and once again he showed that speed kills, taking the ball 50 yards before being tackled at the 23-yard line. And on the very next play, Akins handed the ball off to Jalen Boyd, who took the ball between the tackles and into the end zone for a 23-yard touchdown run. On East Tech's next possession, Eric Bedell finds Dylan Cullum for a short pass in the backfield. Cullum bobbles the ball, gains possession, and takes the ball 22 yards. But the pressure of the John Hay defense was overpowering. Bedell took a shot downfield on 3rd down, but was unsuccessful. John Hay quarterback Trayvon Akins dropped back, and East Tech sent about 5 defenders in on a blitz. Akins got the ball off in perfect time. He connected with Tim Roberts on a 33-yard touchdown pass. Big play after big play. Once again, Trayvon Akins hands the ball off to Harry Bobo in motion. Bobo breaks to the outside this time and turns on the Jets. He remains untouched until he runs out of bounds near the 25-yard line. During the 4th quarter, East Tech quarterback Eric Bedell drops back, scrambles, and takes the ball 35 yards on a quarterback keeper, hoping to put East Tech in a position to score. On what had to be miscommunication between quarterback and receiver, Eric Bedell throws an interception, and Trayvon Akins is in the right spot at the right time. And before the clock ran out, Harry Bobo was given another chance to pad his stats. Bobo hit the sideline, followed his blocks, and took the ball 42 yards before being tackled out of bounds. And what a way to end the game. John Hay quarterback Trayvon Akins connects with Javon Williams, streaking to the corner of the end zone. John Hay adds 6 to the total. Final score, John Hay 35, East Tech 6. Congratulations to your 2015 Cleveland City champions, the John Hay Hornets. And with 216 rushing yards and 1 touchdown, the 2015 City Championship Player of the Game, Harry Bobo.
I'm honored, man. It's a blessing. Over the season, we've been up and down through injuries and all. You know, big players stepped up, seniors stepped up, even an underclassman stepped up. Well, you know, after losing to Glenville and getting knocked out of the playoffs, man, we played with a chip on our shoulder. I told them I was going to go hard because I really ain't do nothing. So that's We as a team came together, you know, we fought and we worked at it all practice, so we showed it on the field.
About getting this win in the city championship today.
I'm just happy for the seniors and guys like Randy Coleman over here, Trayvon Akins. You know, these guys, they've been working hard, you know, since they were freshmen, and it just means a lot to them just to finish, you know, the season and their whole high school football career with a win. Not many teams get to do that, and really, you know, in the playoffs, only one gets to finish with a win. So the fact that these guys get a city championship, this is the memory they'll have for the rest of their lives.
Right, so your running back had over 200 yards rushing.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, just talk about having the ball in his hands and getting those.
Which one?
It was Harry Bobo.
Oh, he had
216.
What? He had 216 yards. Wow. You know, this kid's a fighter, and honestly, he's a junior. In his first 2 years, he really was in and out of the program. This is the first year he committed. And it just goes to show when you commit and you work hard and you got a good offensive line and guys around him to keep him accountable, then, you know, good things can happen for the team.
And here's a quick look at the score from Glenville's first round Division II playoff game. Last week, the Cleveland Browns took on the Cincinnati Bengals for a Thursday night football showdown. With Josh McCown out with a rib injury, Johnny Manziel got the start. Manziel had a pretty good first half. He led the team's longest drive of the season. Cleveland went 92 yards on 12 plays in just over 4 minutes. Manziel scrambled and threw a quick pass that found Duke Johnson in the end zone for 6 points. Only down by 4 points, that would be the closest the Browns would be to the Bengals for the rest of the night. Although Manziel didn't get the win, he did spark enough interest to be considered for another start. The First Tee of Cleveland recently celebrated 15 years of positively impacting children in Northeast Ohio by providing educational programs that build character, instill life-enhancing values, and promote healthy choices through the game of golf.
We are a character youth development organization, ages 6 to 18, and we teach life skills, core values, healthy habits, and by the way, golf. So everything is seamless, activity-based program. Last year we had 720 participants. We also deliver through elementary schools, PE classes, outreach. So it's an exciting program and we're thrilled to be here today.
From birdies to triple bogeys, golf closely parallels real life as players experience the highs and lows of the game. The First Tee helps shape the lives of kids and teens from all walks of life by introducing them to values inherent in the game of golf. But how important is the First Tee program to our community?
The First Tee of Cleveland is critically important. It really helps our youth in many different ways. When you look at the core values of responsibility, respect, integrity, all those things we need to teach our leaders of the future, we're teaching today at the First Tee of Cleveland. We're excited that they're representing all the greater Cleveland area and the importance that they serve in our community. A little bias, my son was a member of First Tee. When you start teaching these kids these kind of values early on, it stays with them for a lifetime. The integrity, the respect, the core values really are an important part of what stays with the young child as he grows and to become our future leader. You can see many of our First Tee recipients here today, and you can see the future that they're going to bring to our neighborhoods and to our country.
First Tee of Cleveland is making a tremendous difference. The program is having a positive impact on participants, their families, and their communities.
5-year study, increased grades, increased self-confidence, and increased social responsibility of our participants. Proven.
The First Tee of Cleveland 4th Annual Thanksgiving Breakfast guest speaker was Ted Ginn Sr. Ginn exemplifies the First Tee's 9 core values. He is a passionate motivator, dedicated to helping kids succeed on and off the playing field. He always points out that his mission is not to win football games, it's to save lives and souls.
First Tee is a table. First Tee is a location in 50 states and several places in the country. But we need First Tee in every city, in every community, in all 50 states. To the supporters, parents, and volunteers, we say thank you. Please continue to support First Tee, because if not us, then who? And if not now, then when? Thank you, and God bless everyone.
The First Tee of Cleveland is constructing a legacy of young leaders that will make all of our lives better in the future. And that's evident when you meet this year's Merit Scholarship Award recipient, Evan Steigerwald.
It really means a lot. I applied back in the summertime. The two past recipients, I had known them. I have friends with them in the First Tee, and I wanted to try and get it, see what would happen. And I got a phone call or an email from one of my coaches saying we need to have a conference call with you. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm one of the finalists. I got to do an interview. What am I doing? And then I got the call. Thursday night, I think it was. I'm doing my homework, studying for tests, and I got the call. I was just really he told me that I had won, and I was really happy to find that out, and really, really great for the experience to speak today at this breakfast also.
The First Tee has truly blessed Evan, and he believes the blessings will continue.
It's taken me so far already. If it continues to do what it's done for me, giving me opportunities that others just don't have, being able to give me that extra step up in life and offer me the tools I need for success, that's all I look for, and they've never let me down, so I don't see that they ever will.
Whether it's through academics, sports, or life-enhancing values, the First Tee of Cleveland is making a difference with each and every student they reach.
Change lives. Change lives, build leaders, future leaders of our community. Absolutely.
Thank you for tuning in to the Inside Sports Report. I'm your host, Christian Patterson. Make sure you continue to tune in each and every week for an inside scoop on our Cleveland sports scene. And stay tuned for the bottom line up front with City of Cleveland Media Relations Director, Dan Williams.